Hello there everyone, my name is Damon Tyndall and I'm a home business coach and entrepreneur. I ask you to bear with me for just a few minutes as I want to give you some very powerful information on how to start a coffee business with enormous and immediate cash flow potential. Now, I believe the reason why this information is so powerful is that it has the ability to change your life just as it's changed mine. We know that the decision to start a coffee business has already helped many people all over the world improve both their finances and lifestyles in a very short period of time. Personally, as a result of deciding to start a home-based business 8 years ago, I've enjoyed the privilege of being my own boss and set myself up financially, all because of the passive income that I've generated from the type of home-based business that I'm going to touch on today. However, this wasn't always the case. When I started my first home business, I was working in a job that I honestly hated, and I also found myself constantly living from one pay week to the next. Seriously, I was well and truly frustrated by this situation, and I knew it was time to do something about it. Maybe you can identify somewhat with the situation that I was in. So let me ask you, are you frustrated at not being able to spend more time with your friends and family? Do you hate your boss or do you hate your job? Are you really concerned about a lack of money for rent, mortgage repayments, and to pay those credit cards and those never-ending bills that come in? Or maybe you were discouraged by the lack of income from your previous business experiences. You know what? You're not alone. There are many people feeling exactly the same way, especially given the lack of job security in these times of global economic uncertainty. Maybe you've tried to improve your cash flow or your lifestyle, and what you've tried to this point just hasn't quite worked out. I just want to briefly share with you a story. This story relates to Mr. John Sachatoris and how he wrote $1 million check to himself, and how he promised himself that he would obtain the money by the date he'd written on the check. However, after 18 years, the only thing he had achieved was a seemingly insurmountable debt and was facing the prospect of financial ruin. Underpinned by the cash flow from the same home-based business opportunity that we're discussing today, and with great effort and enormous determination to turn his desperate and dire financial position around, John Sachatoris eventually achieved his goal of earning $1 million. Now, incredibly, it was on exactly the same date that he'd written on that check many years earlier. This story has driven many people towards massive action and given them hope that they too can turn around their financial position or their lifestyle that they're not happy with. In fact, this story is so powerful it has recently been made into a movie called The $1 Million Date. The great news here is that exactly the same home business project that led Mr. John Sachatoris from being broke to becoming a multimillionaire and helped set him and his family up financially also has the potential to do the same for you if you're willing to commit yourself to a consistent part-time effort and to follow our fast-track system. This is a home business project that requires a surprisingly low initial investment. It has minimal overheads. It's a home business where you can be mentored by many of the top income earners, and it's a business you can start part-time. And no matter whether you'd like to earn an extra few $100s a week, or maybe you're aiming to generate a far more significant weekly income of, say, several thousands of dollars or more, we know that these types of incomes are achievable. Why? Because we've already got many people with little to no sales or business experience that are achieving these types of incomes right now. They can achieve this by attaching themselves to a very powerful business system that is driven by the consumption of one of the most highly consumed products in the world today, and a product that is loved the world over. and that product is coffee. Now, our coffee is not like any other coffee, and it's unique in two ways, and we'll share why our coffee is unique in our next video. Now, the great news is that we have found a way to help you to generate immediate cash flow that can help you improve your financial situation within a very short period of time. And I'm talking about days and weeks. This can be achieved because our business project is underpinned by 4 converging economic trends. Those trends are home business, the internet, health and wellness, and of course, coffee. If you're watching this video and you're sick of living with debt or not earning the money that you want, working in a job that you hate, not living in the home that you want to live in, and not spending the time with friends and family that you would like to, then now is the time to stop thinking about it and do something different. Now is the time to take action. Now we know you want to find out more why our coffee is so unique and why people all over the world just can't get enough of it. And I'm sure you also want to know more about the #1 momentum company within its industry that we have partnered with. And of course, exactly how to start a coffee business and use it to generate cash flow from day one. Well, we will share all the details with you in our next short, powerful video. The investment of just a few more minutes in reviewing this information in our next video could be worth a very significant income to you in the years to come. So simply enter your details now and get instant access to our next video, and we will see you on the other side.